to Dan's Drum Clinics with Dan Schinder as your lovely host. Many styles, all levels, get results. Today's clinic is Fun with Crossovers, Lesson 1.
Hi everybody, Dan Schinder here on Dan's Drum Clinics. Thank you so much for joining me. Gonna do a quick little lesson here on crossovers. And when I say crossovers, some of these won't be crossovers simply because of the position of some of my drums, but it's the same sort of rhythm, and we'll kind of get into that. This application can be used for fills. It could be used for soloing. It could even be used in beats. So I'm going to give a couple different examples. The first thing that I want to point out is the actual rhythm of the pattern that I'm going to use to show you some of these crossover. And it's really just... That was the first crossover I ever learned. I think it was within the first year I started playing. So I was 7 years old, and my teacher was trying to explain to me this crazy thing, and I was watching him, and it just looked so bizarre. But then he stood behind me, he took my hands and moved them into this position, and then he let go, and away I went. And depending on how many drums you have and how they're tuned and what kind of combinations you work into this whole pattern, this whole concept, and how you deal out, I call dealing out those different drums, will change the melodicism. Is that a word? I'm using that in Scrabble. It'll change the melodicism of your sound and of your playing, and it can make for some really cool combinations. It's also really great, for me anyways, it's a really great workout for just warming up before playing. So here we go. This drum's on mute. Let me fix that. There we go. And remember, you've got to start out slow to learn to play anything fast. So I'm going to do this again and play it really slowly. I'll remember to turn this microphone off this time. Thank you, Director. A couple things to remember when you're working on playing something faster and faster and faster is, number one, always relax. Don't choke the sticks. Don't hold them too hard. Feel what your arms are doing. Use the air and the space in between the hits and be fluid. The more you relax, the smoother you'll be able to play and the faster you'll be able to play as well. Also, your breathing. Work on your breathing and don't huff and puff like you're running a marathon. And even if you do run marathons, hopefully you know that when you use yogic breathing and you do this, even though your body's going, even when you're doing all that, but you're breathing nice and easy, you won't be winded. Thankfully, I never smoked cigarettes, and depending on when you're watching this, I'm creeping up on 50 really soon, and I almost never get winded when I play. So if I remember to breathe properly, that's a huge help. But let's get back to the lesson. So I'm going to show a few other combinations, and I'm going to slow down and speed up, and slow down and speed up, and slow down and speed up with some different combinations. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 toms here and my snare. So I got 6 drums here to work with. You might have more, you might have less, it doesn't matter. You saw that just on these 3, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. So here we go. That's another thing. Then you can start working in the cymbals when you get comfortable with that. Another example, slow to fast. We'll get a lot more into crossover soon, so practice, and thanks for tuning in to Dance Drum Clinics. Remember to sign up for the newsletter so you can get some great articles, get some exclusive stories, find out when the interviews are coming up. Most importantly, participate in the drum competition. It's a great place for you to expand your creativity, sharpen your skills, and have a place to show them off, and you can win great prize packages. Thanks so much. See you soon.